Hello, welcome to Shikshanave Shakti Spardha Creative Coaching Center, Shumaga. Today we are going to learn about the new chapter called Number System. What is this number system? Before that, what is a system? System is nothing but arrangement, you can say. Okay, a systematic arrangement, a proper way of arrangement. For example, every day you go to school, right? So to that school you will keep in a books in your bag as per the timetable. That is what a systematic way of keeping a books as per the timetable. It is called system. System is nothing but arrangement. What arrangement? Numbers arrangements. I'll tell you what are numbers now later. Before that, it is the arrangement of numbers. What is this number system? It is the arrangement of numbers. So before that, we shall take what are numbers. Numbers are the words, are the symbols that we can count. For example, you take your hand, in that you have fingers, right? You just count this finger. You have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how I am going to count my fingers. Okay, count my fingers, and that counting way are nothing but the numbers. What are numbers? These are the symbols or the words that we can count. Okay, yes. Now what are digits? These are the numbers, or you can take the numerical values that starts from 0 to 9, or it is also called as Hindu-Arabic numbers, or you can take it as Hindu-Arabic system also you can define as. Done. So this is about the digits that starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are nothing but the digits. Coming up for the types of numbers, we have like many types. In that I have listed some of the categories. The first thing is whole numbers. What are these whole numbers? Whole number, whole means what? It is full, it is a complete. Okay, for example, in your classroom, if someone has got birthday, that a kid, a birthday one, he gives the chocolate to everyone, right? To whole class. Whole in the sense everyone, complete. So in other way you can take it as the numbers that starts from 0 to infinity. 0 to infinity. What is this infinity? Infinity is nothing but countless. 0 to 10, 100,000, 10,000 lakh, it is uncountable, you can take. This is okay. Whole numbers, the numbers that starts from 0 to infinity are called as what? Whole numbers. Now what are natural numbers? Natural numbers are the numbers that starts from 1 to infinity. See here, 1 to infinity. I told you infinity is nothing but uncountable. From 1 to 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, like that. So whole numbers are the numbers that starts from 0 to infinity. Natural numbers are the numbers that starts from 1 to infinity. Now here you have been as integers. What are these integers? Integers are the numbers that consist of positive and negative numbers. What are these positive and negative numbers, students? Positive numbers are nothing but which has got plus sign. Negative are nothing but which has got minus sign. So what are integers? Integers are the numbers that includes both positive or and negative. Example, you can take it as what? -1, -2, +1, +2 or +3. These are the example for integers. In integers we have two things. One is positive, one more is negative. Now coming up for the rational numbers. What are these rational numbers? Rational numbers are the numbers that represent or that comes in the form of p by q. That comes in the form of p by q, where q will not be equal to 0. You will be not understanding, sir. Okay, what is the meaning of this, sir? This is nothing but equal. This is nothing but equal. Which this one? This is nothing but not equal. Done. So q will not be equal to what? Q will not be equal to 0. That is, in the denominator you won't be getting what? 0. This is called as what? Rational numbers. What are rational numbers? The numbers that comes in the form of p by q, where q will not be equal to 0. Examples for that is, you can take 2 by 3, 4 by 5, etc. This is in a form of rational numbers. This representation also we can take it as that you will get in your some other lesson. I'll just tell you what is this. This is nothing but the fraction part. Okay, this we can represent it as what? Fraction also. Done? Yes. Now coming up for the even numbers. What are even numbers? Even numbers are the numbers which comes in the table of 2. We have varieties of definition for this, which comes under the table of 2, like you just take 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Now the number that comes in the table of 0, that is in the table of 2, like 2, 4, 6, 8. Now the question is, 0 comes in the form of even or not. See, if you write it for the first, you will not get as even number. Done? Because it won't get as independent number. What we have to do, we are going to write it in between, or you can take it at last, or you can write it at in between. Then you can conclude it is what? Even number. If it is independent, you won't get that 0 as even number. Done? Yes. Now coming up for odd number. What are odd numbers? The numbers that will not come on the table of 2 are called as odd number. Examples you take, like 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. So these are nothing but what? Odd numbers. So what we have learned? First, whole numbers, natural numbers, integers, rational numbers, even numbers and what? Odd numbers. Next, coming up for the next number, that is prime numbers. What are prime numbers? The numbers which are divisible by 1 and itself. Either it should be divisible by 1 or the itself, in the sense number itself. For example, 2. Just take in which table 2 does it comes? 1 2s are 2, 2 1s are 2. 1 is 1, 2 it is itself. Then it will not come in other table. This is called as what? Prime numbers. What are composite numbers? The numbers that are divisible by more than 2 numbers. For example, you just take the example of 4. More than 2 it should come. So it will come in one table, that is 1 4s are 4, then 2 2s are 4, then 4 1s are 4. So more than 4 it is coming, hence it is called as what? Composite numbers. The next thing, right? So we have given you one notebook. In that I have they have given one problem. Please look at the problems and solve carefully. Now understand the problem. Write the largest. What is the meaning of largest here? Largest is nothing but biggest. Largest is what? The biggest. 4-digit numbers, using the digits they have given this. Okay, you are going to frame out the largest number by taking these numbers. Done? We shall take, you can take it as either largest, or you can take it as what? Greatest. So which is greatest among this? If you see the number 1, 0, 5, 7. Which is greatest? 7 is greatest, then 5, then 1, then 0. Okay, this itself. Now in next question they will give other option like, for the same number find out the smallest number. Smallest numbers. Students, you people will do a big mistake if they have given the smallest. If they ask smallest, you guys will write directly 0 first. It is wrong. You cannot write first term as 0 because it does not have any value. Done. So we are going to take one number, any number you take, that is smaller one. We'll take 1, then you can write it as 0. Done. First you can write it as 1, then you can write it as 0, then 5, then 7. So this is what the largest or the greatest and the smallest number creating. Now moving up for the next question. Coming up for the next question, that is, what is the difference between the largest and the smallest 5-digit number? They have given the numbers. By looking at the question you will be like in the confusion, sir, it is very big question, sir, what we have to do? See, first clue, you are going to find out the difference. What is the meaning of difference? Difference is nothing but subtraction. Done? Yes. Difference between the largest. First you are going to form the largest number, then you are going to find the smallest. You are going to create the smallest. First we'll find the largest. Largest is nothing but the greatest number. You can take up as a largest itself, or you can take it as greatest number. Which is the greatest now? First 9, then 7, next 5, next 3 and 0. Now the smallest number you are going to find out. Which is the smallest? First 3, then 0. You can take 0 here, then 0, then you can take it as 5, then 7, then 9. So now these two largest as well as the smallest number, you are going to find out the difference. Difference means what? Subtraction. So do it here. Can you able to subtract 0 from 9? No, because this is the smallest and this is the largest. So what will you do? You will take what? You will take the borrow from this 7. You can take, no problem. You just take borrow and this becomes as what? 10. You will be taking out from here to this. Done? Yes. If you take this, it will become 15, and again if you transfer, this becomes 13, this becomes 14. If you transfer from this, this becomes 12 and this becomes 10. So now 10 minus 9 is what? 1. 12 minus 7. 12 minus 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is 5. Next 14 minus 5. You can take it as like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It is nothing but 9 numbers. 9. Here what does it remain? We have taken one borrow. Here remains as what? 6. 6 minus 0, the same number, that is 6 itself. Next 9 minus 3 is nothing but 6. So this is your what? Difference. You have done difference. In some other problem, students they might give you to find the sum also. What is the meaning of sum? Sum is nothing but to do addition. To the same number you are going to do addition. I'll just show you. So the largest number you will get it as what? 9, 7, 5, 3, 0, and the smallest number you will get as what? 3, 0, 5, 7, 9, and it's addition now. 0 plus 9, 9, 3 plus 7, 10, 0, 1 carry, 5 plus 5, 10, plus 1 carry, 11, here also 1 carry, 7 plus 1, 8, 9 plus 3 is nothing but 12. So this is what you have done, sum, and here you have done what? Difference. Students, I have done this number system chapter. Might be you have learned some of the new concept. If you have enjoyed or if you have understood my class, please like and subscribe our channel. Thank you.